Good morning, students. Unfortunately, I can't be there with you today, but I wanted to keep our same consistent agenda and morning routine. So let's go ahead and start off with today's bell ringer. Today's bell ringer is, what is the main religion that is practiced in Mexico? This is something that we discussed in yesterday's class, so it should be an easy one. Go ahead and press pause on the video now and write the bell ringer question and answer down in your notebooks. Okay, today's joke of the day is, what did one snowman say to the other snowman? Do you smell carrots? On this day in history, we have two events. Back in 1925, the grand opening of Madison Square Garden took place. Madison Square Garden is one of the world's most famous sporting venues. Today, they play New York Rangers games there, New York Knicks games there, as well as hosting many concerts and circuses and all kinds of different events. The very first game that was held in 1925 was an NHL game between the New York Americans and the Montreal Canadiens. The Montreal Canadiens won that game. The New York Americans no longer exist as a hockey franchise. Today they're replaced by the New York Rangers. In 1791, the Bill of Rights was ratified and became part of our Constitution. The Bill of Rights is the first 10 amendments to the Constitution. An amendment is a change to the Constitution. Some of the changes that were made to the Constitution in the United States as part of the Bill of Rights was our freedom of speech, our freedom to protest the government, and our right to remain silent whenever we are pulled over or arrested for a crime. Again, all of those amendments were signed into law or ratified into law in 1791. Today in class we have several activities that we're going to be completing. All of these activities are inside of Schoology. We're going to start off with the bell ringer, which hopefully we've already done. Our next activity is the History and Culture Brain Dump activity. Please read the instructions carefully inside that activity as I explain how I'd like you to complete the Brain Dump activity in today's class. After that, we're going to go ahead and do the Mexico Today Ed Puzzle activity. We've done Ed Puzzles before. Those are the videos that have the questions embedded in them. Make sure you watch the video carefully and read each question in the video carefully and all of the answers. Do your best to try to get them all correct. And finally, our last activity today is going to be the Mexico Today infographic assignment. And again, the directions are inside of the assignment, and that should be pretty self-explanatory. I hope that you guys have a great day, and please be sure to treat the sub with respect.